480, it had to be in the Korean War.
A day after one of the largest honor flights in American history, that jumbo jet load of senior citizens probably took plenty of naps today. But the 80-year-olds who served in Korea also shared a lot of stories.
Experiences that Eric Hansen and photojournalist Glenn Bierman caught as they went along for the ride to Washington, D.C.
The sun was still asleep when those feet in Velcroed loafers fell right back in line. Just like they did when these same guys wore combat boots. 6 decades will make even the day's first flight of stairs feel like a mountain. But it wasn't long after claiming one of the 475 seats on board that jumbo jet that those same guys in blue landed. Right in the arms of a complete stranger.
Oh, get in here, Bert!
This is 3 times what I had when I got back from Korea. This is, my God, you can't believe it.
A hero's welcome to the nation's capital.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed by all of this.
For this unit rolling in on 4-wheeled chariots. You'll forgive them if all this warmth took them off guard, because their last mobilization couldn't have been more different.
I went to Korea and I was like froze to death.
The winter was the worst. You know, it'd get 35 and 40 below zero.
I was 17 when I went.
And you had to sleep on the ground in a tent on straw, and you sleep with your clothes on, your boots on, and your overcoat on.
3/4 of them had never met the soldiers frozen in time at the Korean War Memorial on the National Mall. So when they laid eyes on their monument,
yeah, that reminded me a lot of my friends.
Memories attacked this Army in blue.
So I don't know if a lot of them are alive or they got killed during the...
The expressions on each of their faces and the fact that all of them are looking at me.
Yes, it was tough. It was tough.
Memories of the day in 1950 Robert Walker left Des Moines for Korea.
And you don't know whether you're coming home or not. You don't know.
And the day Daryl Ferguson returned.
We came home with no fanfare, just like the Vietnam vets.
Or the many days Marvin Donahue wished he could forget.
It's no fun killing people, regardless. It always stays with you.
They know what the history books say about Korea.
Well, it's always called a forgotten war and everything.
They said it was a police action, but they wasn't there, you know.
These people here who've been there, they know.
So when Iowa businesses joined forces to fund this $500,000 effort to make it right, sons flew cross-country to meet them.
Dad, these flowers were sent by the people from Korea.
Oh, is that right?
As a thank you to you guys.
I'll be.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
And the 80-year-olds had each other's back, like always.
There's a camaraderie when you get the guys together.
You're damn right. And I'm proud of all. I really am.
If we had to fight a war today in our condition, we wouldn't do very good, would we?
But together, they crept through Washington. Those that could stood as Arlington's guards honored their brothers who didn't make it home.
Overwhelming.
Iowa's great-grandpas are too humble to have asked for all this fuss.
You know, most of us guys today, we ain't got too much longer to be around, you know.
Which is exactly why they deserved it.
I so appreciate it.
And every last hug waiting for them after midnight back home.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Come on, Dad.
Where'd I go, Grandpa?
Eric Hansen, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.